guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this fabulous Friday here in Connecticut. Life is great. Life is freaking awesome. Anyway, guys, let's get right to it. I walked, ran a little, and did 210 swings. So I am all warmed up. Haven't played a note, so let's see what happens. But you saw the thumbnail. Magnificent James Morrison. Okay? Now, just sublime trumpet playing, and I'm not getting into that part, but there is a teaching moment there that has just jumped out at me, and I'm not sure if you guys would have gotten it. All right? Thank you, Dion, for this clip. All right? Let's see what we got. Don't need no stinking warm-up. Let's see if we can go right to the C trumpet without a clam. All right. You wonder why I'm in a good mood. That's no stinking warm-up. Anyway, I got to do a video on no stinking warm-up. I really do. With that said, let me write it down. No stinking warm-up. All right. Anyway, Morrison, sublime. The talent off the charts. I mean, just a musical savant. I mean, we're talking freaking Mozart here. I mean, really. This is Vazzuti level. This is off the charts. All right. The fact that his chops are about as close to perfect as you're ever going to see. Anyway, so you're going to see this lick, and I'm not sure what band it is. I'm not sure whatever, and it's a short, so it didn't have the number underneath that I can tell you specifically. But he holds a high note. I believe it's an E or an F. Okay? And I'm pretty sure he was circular breathing to do that. And I'll get to that in a second. Okay? But when he then he goes up to some even higher notes. And when he comes down to the barbed wire after the high notes, he's a little stretched out. He's scuffling a little bit for those articulations. Okay? Now, here's the deal. I have seen him circular breathe. I'm not sure. It's very, very hard to do on those notes up there, or E or F, whatever he's holding. Okay? And guys, when I'm talking, if you are struggling at all with your chops, don't circular breathe. Okay? What happens is this, for those that you don't know how to do it, okay? If you have a mouthful of water, okay, and you have it in your cheeks, okay, you spit the water out from the pressure of your cheeks while you are inhaling through your nose to get into your lungs. And that is exactly what these circular breather guys do. Clark Terry was into it. Nakarayakov is into it, where he can just go forever and not breathe. Well, he is breathing, but whatever. But what happens is, guys, you get air in your cheeks, and you use the air to compress your note while you are inhaling. Okay, it takes some doing. It takes some doing. We did that back in college, and we dare near drowned trying to do it. And at the end of the day, it's not great for chops. It's even worse than multiple tonguing. Now think about what you're doing, guys. You are trading in the compression of your hyperradiation, and you are relying solely on compression from your cheeks. Guys, your cheeks are not that strong. They are not as strong as your tongue. They're not as strong as your ab. Guys, it can't be. You are just pulling the rug out from under all of your support. Okay? Now, if he was circular breathing, now he took it down quite soft. So maybe not. Maybe he was just he has, the lung capacity to do it because he doesn't overblow. So as you know, we can get long lines without super amount of air. So that's possible. But here's the deal, guys. Here's the teaching moment. Along with, I'll do a separate one on circular breathing, okay? But when he came down off those high notes, it's just a little blip. Listen carefully. When he went to tongue again, he had lost his grip. Now, I don't know if that's because of the high note or the circular breathing or combination, but he lost his grip. But it's so cool that you can hear sort of these sketchy articulations, and he's desperately trying to get the tongue right. And even though it doesn't pop in the traditional sense, we can see what he's doing. And when he gets down in the lower register, even without stop, spit, buzzing, and reset, he is relaxed enough and experienced enough. When he gets down into it, it's almost a flight of the bumblebee, like get down the bottom. He gets it back, and then he goes up, and he's off to the races. But it's just a split nanosecond. If you might have to listen to it a couple times. But that, he lost his grip. Guys, we can all do it. We all lose our grip at different times. Mere mortals like us, we have to stop, spit, buzz, reset. Now, if you're on a job like Morrison was, you don't always have that luxury. And maybe that's why he didn't stop and get a better grip. But it happens to everybody. And as I said, he got it down in the lower register back into more of his happy zone. And he was off to the races again. He is just incredible. He is just incredible. I love the guy. And I know some people very peripherally that live in Australia. And he's out and around. I'm not sure exactly where he lives in Australia, but, he's at the grocery store and at the movie theater and all that. And, he's not as big a star as LeBron James, but he does get some attention, and everybody tells me I've never heard a bad word about him. Everybody says he couldn't be nicer. Couldn't be nicer. All right? Something to be said for that. All right, guys. Have a great weekend. I can't wait. And we'll talk again on Monday, if not before that. I'm going to spend pretty much the whole week being an author. So, I'm going to practice and all that sort of stuff. But, I got to get some writing done. Okay, guys. Love you all. But, guys, in the meantime, go down to my website and do a little Christmas shopping. If you know a trumpet player, guys, get the True Power to the Max or the Chops. I love the Chops book. Get a kettlebell. Get a meditation for double C's. Get a SFE. Guys, if you have friends, and go down to get the ebook, print it out on your computer, take the manuscript down to Kinko's or something like that, and get the thing bound. Get it bound. It's very, very simple. It won't take 5 minutes unless they're very busy. It won't take 5 minutes. And for $25, $30, guys, you've got a real nice present to a trumpet player for nothing. It's like a little tchotchke under the tree. All right? But there's some great stuff down below. There really is. Or treat yourself to a mouthpiece. Ho, ho, ho. Love you all, guys. You're the best.